Where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song. There's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Everything has brought her to this moment. She inches closer to the edge and summons the courage to leap. Because she knows the only way out is across when the floor is lava. Every big moment starts small.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
Game 3, women's softball preliminaries from the Caribou Complex. Alongside Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers, Saskatchewan, BC. Saskatchewan, the home team here in this third game.
And Saskatchewan, of course, just finishing a game just hours ago.
Yep.
Not that long ago,
And they beat Nova Scotia.
Yeah. 8-3, the official final there.
So Avon Sir drawing the start for Team Saskatchewan. Skylar Flanagan, the left fielder, number 16, leads off for British Columbia. And she'll chop this one foul. 2-1 count. Going to draw a leadoff walk for British Columbia.
And it looks like once again we're going to have some loud, boisterous crowds on both sides again.
Beautiful. Home plate umpire for this afternoon's contest between Saskatchewan and British Columbia is Jen Johnston. Mike French is down the first base line, and Val Pellick is down the third base line. That's your umpiring crew. Ball fouled down the third base line. And here is Lauren Lugtigi. We're thinking it is pronounced Lugtigi. And it appears to be.
Well, we really do want to get her name right.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
We have no idea how big her father is.
And here's a pitch that she showed bunt and a stolen base. So BC getting a quick jump start here. Here in the top of the first. With Lauren Lugtigi at the plate. I'm going to stick with that, Bill. I think Lugtigi, it might be a Hyde, a Lugtigi Hyde. So we'll try to find out as the game progresses. And the pitch. She'll foul it back. Avon, sir. Got to get a visit from her coach. After that last pitch, she kind of turned and walked toward the back of the mound. I'm not sure whether something was bothering her whatsoever. She looked toward the dugout like she was hoping that she might get some advice here, one way or the other. I'm not sure what it would be, but they're on a conference here.
Maybe changing a game plan. Maybe they see something. It's never too early to start thinking about that.
Yep, no, absolutely. I mean, it is early, but it's a huge game, obviously. She went around. And that's the strikeout. She did not want to swing at that pitch, but she went through the zone with the bat, cleared it, and that's an out. So Skylar Flanagan down at second, and here is Tatum Raynard stepping in, the shortstop for BC. Cece Brown, first baseman, is in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Different umpires obviously would have different calls on their balls or strikes.
That's
Can
right.
you see? I'm trying to pick up what Jen Johnston, I can't see on the other side whether when she punches her fist. There's a swing and a miss. And there it is. Okay, I saw it, Bill. It was because we were kind of screened by the screen. But yeah, she made it emphatic there. Upstairs.
I guarantee you, if we asked you to spell Tatum's first name, you'd probably get it wrong.
Yeah, she spells that different, hey?
Yeah.
T and then
T-U-M-N.
yeah, U-M-N. It's almost like the end of autumn.
Yeah.
So it does hum, autumn, Tatum. CC Brown steps in with 2 outs here in the top of the first. BC and Saskatchewan. Women's softball preliminaries on this Monday, the 11th of August. 2025 Canada Summer Games. Ball punched out to left field and caught. And that'll do it. British Columbia retired here in the top of the first. And Saskatchewan coming to bat.
So Brian, as you mentioned, these are the preliminary rounds, and those who are wondering about the playoffs, I mentioned this earlier as well. Only one team in this tournament looks like it will not make postseason. It'll be the last place team in the Pool B, and then 4 from Pool A will take on Pool B's number 5 seed, and vice versa, and they'll qualify to play for the playoffs. Well, it sounds a little complicated, but it does give all the teams a shot. Does mean, though, every game does matter. More wins, better. The more chance you have of getting a bye, getting closer to that gold medal game.
Yeah, they don't want to see anybody just all of a sudden, boom, it's over.
Yeah.
Type of thing, right? That's no fun for anybody.
No. That's what makes every game so important.
Yep.
I mean, you can go off to a rough start, but if you win your last few games, get into that qualification round, anything can happen.
So just looking at how many games are actually in the qualifying round.
Yeah, there's a few of them. It all starts with the 4 versus 5 and the 5 versus 4.
Yeah.
With all pools.
And that looks like, what, later in the week, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Qualifications start on Wednesday.
They do.
So, yeah, 2 big days back-to-back here.
So, yeah, if any team that's struggling in the standings manages to find their groove today or tomorrow,
Yeah,
it
like
could be.
you don't want to say we're done like Dindon there whatsoever, because Nova Scotia, for instance, I'll use that as an example, 0-3.
Yeah.
So they're in a must-win situation. They absolutely have to win their next game. So we'll see how that all plays out. So BC failing to score in the top of the first. Here's Saskatchewan in the bottom. And they'll start things off with the center fielder, number 29, Cameron Crea. And she's going to take a strike. And a ball hit to left field and caught for the first out. Cameron Crea getting a piece of it. Not as much as she would have liked. And there's one away, and that'll bring, we're going to say Rhiannon Amundsen. Or Billy, how would you pronounce that?
Just like that.
Perfect. Thank you. Rhiannon,
Maybe even Ryan.
Ryan, yeah, might work too. Anyway, she's number 2, and she's the left fielder.
People are trying to make their names a little more original when they name their children.
See a lot of that in this day and age. A lot of different spellings for.
That's right. They don't think about broadcasters like us having to figure it all out.
Well, there's another strike call. Kylie Mannard is on deck, second baseman. And a pitch a little up. Now here comes the umpire. I was talking to Randy Soule, Hall of Fame umpire, Newfoundland and Labrador Sports Hall of Fame. And Randy was mentioning about illegal pitches. And a lot of times when the umpires will come out, they'll give one warning. And then after that warning, if you are doing the same thing in your windup or delivery, they have to call it right away. And that's heads up. Here comes another one back, and that's just off to our left. So the one warning, according to Randy Soulier,
Yeah.
and that should be emphatic enough that if you continue to not deliver the ball properly to the plate, then they're going to call an illegal pitch right off the hop. Anyways, just a thought, because we saw in a game earlier today, the umpire went out at least 5 different times.
And we weren't sure what was going on.
Yeah,
exactly.
so I asked Randy, and he said, well, it could be the illegal pitch warning, but if it happens once, then that should be the end of it. No more conversation. It's an illegal pitch. Nullified. Just in case that happens to happen. Ball chipped to third, and the throw cross. Beautiful, beautiful throw. Right on the money. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the first for Team Saskatchewan. Just underway here at Pepperell Field at the Caribou Complex in Pleasantville, the east end of the capital city of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Stepping in now is the first baseman, number 9, Cadence Colburn. And the pitch.
Actually, I think that's number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my bad. She's still up at the plate. Goodness, that's Rianne
There
Admonson.
we go.
Now,
Yeah.
Connie Bernard. Cadence Colburn is on deck.
Right. Well, listen, in your defense, I thought the
No,
same
that's
thing.
just stupidity on my part, that's all.
No.
No, it is.
Let's be stupid together. We're a team.
And there's a ball.
Oh, there we go.
Punch down the right field line. It's going to go to play.
As you can see the flags there. The winds have shifted just a little bit, but still towards center and right field.
Yep. Quick snap throw down to first, and the Saskatchewan base runner, Rianne Admonson, back in time. That ball is going to drop in. Saskatchewan with a hit and run on. They do it to perfection. Runners at first and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning as Kylie Bannard delivers a base hit in the right center. And here's Cadence Colburn, the first baseman, stepping in for Saskatchewan. A chance to get on the board right off the hop.
Another hit and run, some aggressive
Yeah,
old school baseball.
that's it.
We
There you
mentioned
go.
We're fans of that.
Yes, indeed. A little hit and run in the softball game, too, goes a long way. The runners in motion. Pitch is in there for a strike. She does have a bit of a delay when she makes the strike call, though. Does Jen Johnston? Jennifer? So tied. Attempted steal, snap throw back down to third, and boy, was that close.
Wow.
That was a cagey play by the British Columbia catcher. She faked a throw to first and then hummed a P down to third base. It's Chloe Bethune, and she's got an arm. She got that down there in a hurry. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Scoreless here, bottom first. Saskatchewan at the plate. Trying to break through and open the scoring. And a swing and a miss. That almost hit her, didn't it?
Sure looked like that.
They're going to say, now they're going to converge here. It was awfully tight in it. It sounded weird, to be honest with you. It sounded like a bit of a thunk, but it almost sounded like a plunk. A plunk or a thunk. And we will await the decision as the umpiring crew breaks up.
Take a look at this to see exactly what's down.
Assume positions. Oh, that's why the sound was almost like off the shaft of the bat, and just that's why it looked from our angle like it almost hit her. Good work on the truck gang. That's awesome. As usual for Universal Media Inc. Go to Charlottetown. PEI bringing you live play-by-play coverage of every sport here at the 2025 Canada Summer Games, doing an outstanding job.
Cadence Colburn from Saskatoon. How about this? Season high, 4 hits, 3 runs, 7 RBI at Western New Mexico, which she hit for the cycle. So schools down south of the border in the United States are acknowledging.
Wow.
Then that's not her up to bat right now, of course.
No, Emma Frisky steps in, the designated player, with runners at second and third, 2 outs, and a ball popped up. First baseman calling off the pitcher, tucks it away, and that'll do it. So Saskatchewan threatened to score, but couldn't push a run across. And after 1 inning of play here in preliminary ladies softball from the Caribou Complex in Pleasantville, there's no score.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
I am yellow today. I shine my light out like the sun. I am blue today. Calm as glass and cool like the sea.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Top of the second here at the Caribou Complex during ladies softball on day 2 of the 2025 Canada Summer Games. And the pitch. Riser ball off the catcher's mitten back to the backstop as we bring you second inning action. Riley Ruppel, second baseman for Team BC. And that's high.
Riley Ruppel's been playing softball since she was 6 years old.
Gotta love it.
Start them early.
Start them early, yep. And it is a great sport. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Take a little walk, collect her thoughts. Say, well, I wonder if I'm going to get that pitch again to hit. Right down the middle. She had a good cut at it. And that's down and in.
Riley has some height, of course, standing at 5'11", so that's quite a strike zone. There's a lot of space there.
And she'll draw a walk here. So top of 2 here for BC, and their leadoff runner is Riley Ruppel, draws the walk, and Ray Bates will step in. Number 33, the third baseman. Swing and a miss. Line shot, caught. And they looked over to first and tried to maybe beat the runner back into first, but held on to it wisely. And there's one away.
Right place, right time.
Yeah, Ray Bates hit it hard. Ellie Thompson steps in, the designated player, number 4. And she'll foul that back. There's a ball chopped high in the air. Might be a tough play. There is no play. Throw back to second. Ooh. And a pretty close play there, but the runner's in under the tag. So BC with runners at first and second with one away here in the top of the second inning. Ladies softball preliminary action from the Caribou Complex. Alongside Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers. We're at Pepperell Field, part of the complex where there's Legion Field to our direct right from our broadcast location. And staggered games going on here in the preliminary round on day 2. Here's the wind, the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. That sounded like it went off the foot of the catcher for Saskatchewan, bounding to the backstop, and the runners will advance. A little bit of a thud there.
I heard that.
Yeah. sounded like a thud. I'm not sure if it really actually was, but changed direction. There you go. Pitcher's up. Punch down the first base line, and we lost sight of it. You got the monitor. That's good, man. I was trying to follow the flight of that ball.
Yep.
Rather
Close.
difficult, but yeah.
Emma Frisky doing a great job pitching for Saskatchewan. If we ever find ourselves broadcasting in Saskatchewan some years down the road, we may have to look her up because she wants to be a chiropractor.
Why, you got back issues?
And you and I, we walk out of here sounding like a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Yeah. Ball chopped to short. Throw across in time. Throw at the plate. And out at home. Tremendous relay. Now they look to gun the ball down to second to try to pick someone else, but that'll do it.
That was a heads-up play.
A tremendous play. It actually turned out to be a double play. There's the tag at home, and that was well done by Team Saskatchewan to snuff out a potential opening run for British Columbia. So we'll go to the bottom of the second in a scoreless tie.
We would like to take this time to thank our presenting sponsor, Café Orange, fresh food for on the go. On aimerait à ce moment-ci remercier notre commanditaire présentateur, Café Orange. La nourriture fraîche pour emporter.
Punch foul, look out. That's the ball that ended up over in the Legion field. Rael Cooley, the right fielder for Saskatchewan, leading off here in the bottom of the second. Pitch a little high. And heads up, here comes another one back. And almost. Guy tried to one-handed, Bill. Foul pop.
Anything to get a crowd reaction, right?
Long pop and a real nice job of the BC shortstop showing her range. She raced back, got comfortably underneath it, and put it away. A pretty play.
Rael Cooley, you talk about your multi-sport athletes. Not only does she play softball, but volleyball. She swims, ice hockey, figure skating.
Wow.
This young woman is very, very busy.
I was going to say, has she got time for school? I mean, she's playing many sports. I'm sure that's at the top of her list as well. And swing and a miss. And a strikeout. And there's two away here. In the bottom of the second inning in a scoreless ball game. 3-4 broadcast today on Universal Media Inc. Complete coverage of the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Oh, and that hitter, Ashlyn Chatfield, was plunked. And Saskatchewan, I think they're going to use a pinch runner here. It appears they are. Courtney Frohog coming in to pinch run. Here's Aubrey Clark, the third baseman. Pitcher's in there for a called strike one. Keeping a close eye on the pinch runner. Courtney Frohog. She must have some pretty good wheels if she's down there as the pinch runner.
Oh, that's right.
Saskatchewan looked to play a little hit and run here, maybe. Pitch is outside. There she goes. The throw is down, and she is out. But, man, what a gutsy slide that was. She went in, down, and tried to dive underneath the tag, and she almost did it. But for Saskatchewan, it didn't pan out. For BC, it did, and we're scoreless as we head to the top of the third.
After the second inning, score is Team Saskatchewan 0, Team British Columbia 0. Après la deuxième manche, la marque est équipe Saskatchewan 0, équipe Colombie-Britannique 0.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Back here at the Pepperell Field, part of the Caribou Complex in Pleasantville. The east end of the port city of St. John's hosts the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Saskatchewan, BC in a scoreless tie here at the top of the third. Cam Innes fouling that pitch back. She is the right fielder. Obviously, her full name is Cameron. I have a niece camera as well. Spelled a little bit different with a K, but it's short, obviously, for Cam. Cam Ennis strikes out here to lead off the top of the third for British Columbia. Skylar Flanagan topped the order for Team BC. One away here in the top of the third inning. Wind the pitch, and that's a little bit low. 2-0. That's in there. Count runs to 3-1. Emma Frisky, relief of Ava Unser. Started this game for Team Saskatchewan. Frisky's been in since. There's a swing and a miss. Good cut. Full count. That's high and tight and ball four. So Skylar Flanagan finds herself aboard for the second time in this ball game here. And here is the center fielder, Lauren Lugdehe. That's in there for a call for strike. Really tight start to this one, Bill.
It is.
Not much offense at all for either team, which is a testament to the hurlers and the defense. Plenty of energy down here between the two teams for sure. You can hear the lively chatter on the diamond and a swing and a miss. Throw down to second, and that's going to get into center field. So the BC runner will take the base, move up to second. And Tatum Reiner will come to the plate, the shortstop. Pardon me, Billy. Did I just miss something there?
I'm not sure.
It wouldn't be the first time. I'm just trying to look to see the number of the batter at the plate.
Let's take a look, see here.
Looks like a 24, right? I can't see from this angle. We'll find out momentarily. Runner at second. One away.
Number two, no, it's number two.
And a run's going to score for British Columbia as the ball got away from the first baseman. So it was indeed Tatum Reiner, number two. And Cece Brown will step in here, the first baseman. British Columbia has struck first here this afternoon at the Caribou Complex against British Columbia. BC's off to a good start in this preliminary round, Bill.
I mean, a lot of grinding, getting those runs, getting those batters on base, and doesn't look like any runs coming easy.
Nope. All chopped to short. Long throw across the diamond and just in time to get the runner. Great throw from the hot corner. Got the job done there. So British Columbia break through here. In the top of the third inning, Saskatchewan trailing 1-0, and they'll be coming to bat. Here's the throw across. Great stretch and a bang-bang play. BC's first base coach thought maybe that she was safe, but it was so close. And I think they got it right.
Noticing fans from the Yukon territories are watching
Yes.
this game as well.
Great
The
to
T-shirt
see.
there, Yukon, do it.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it.
You'd have to think, yeah, Yukon territories. Those are the teams that traveled the furthest to get here.
Guaranteed they did.
Yep.
We stayed. We're just getting some visual ads there. See the Orange Store, which is one of the sponsors, obviously, of the 2025 Canada Games. All the volunteers you see at all the venues.
Sure.
They're all wearing the orange T-shirts. And I guess that's a testament to the Orange Store for
absolutely
sinking in and being part of it all.
And they're easy to spot from a distance,
yes,
too.
Yes, they certainly are, right? And they're busy spots, the Orange Store. So here we are in the bottom of the third inning with British Columbia leading Saskatchewan by a score of 1-0. And a ball fouled back off the screen, off the bat of Aubrey Clark. Aubrey is the third baseman for Team Saskatchewan.
Aubrey's plan after this, study criminal law. There's a new career path that we haven't heard yet.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, and she has the intelligence to do it. A 4.0 GPA throughout grade 9, 10, and 11.
Oh, wow. That is something else. Now she took a called third strike there. And we'll take a seat. That is going to bring us back up to the top of the order for Team Saskatchewan with the center fielder, number 29, Cameron Creer. Swing and a miss, strike one. Oh, and 2.
Cameron's a great softball player, but she's also played a little basketball. And how's this for showing you that this is the day and age where women are playing all sports. She played 6 years playing football.
Oh, hey,
Varsity
Western
team,
Riders.
provincial champions. She has a great resume. Well done.
They love their football in Saskatchewan. They're Western Riders.
That's right.
And half-cut swing for the first out of the inning. Ryan Amundsen is going to take a strike. One away here. Bottom of 3. 1-0 BC. Foul back. Whoop. Careful. That almost got a piece of the umpire.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe here. Jen
Again,
Johnston.
Eyes on the ball, head on a swivel.
Yes, indeed. No doubt. Gonna foul that right back. That's high. Even the count at 2-2. Hayden Milley looking in for the sign for TBC. Here's the pitch. That's a call. Strike 3, and that'll do it for Saskatchewan in the bottom of the 3rd inning as Milley brings the heat. Gets the call on a perfect pitch and retires our western neighbors from Saskatchewan. So we played 3 complete here in this women's softball preliminary match from the Pepperell Field, part of the complex here, called Caribou in the east end of the port city in a region known.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Top of 4, BC. The leadoff double here over the flyout, pardon me, as we just got back to action. So 1 away here, the top of the 4th for British Columbia, who have a 1-0 lead over Saskatchewan. And Ray Bates, the 3rd baseman, steps in. Number 33, 1 down. As Riley Ruppel flied out to center field. There's a strike. Fouled back. BC with a 1-0 lead. 2 out here in the top of the fourth. Ball getting away from the Saskatchewan catcher. And that's chop foul as well. Getting out of that box pretty quick after making contact. Rightfully so. Fouled off again. Hanging tough. Just a little high, running the count to full with 2 down, nobody aboard, 1-0 BC. Here in the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. That's high, ball 4. So Ellie Thompson, the designated player, draws the base on balls, and here comes the catcher, number 20, Chloe Bethune. BC 1, Saskatchewan 0. Tight ball game here this afternoon at the Caribou Complex. And a pitch just a little down. Ball 1. Fouled back, another play, heads up. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I just do.
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
I mean, I say a lot of dumb things.
Chloe's
it's just that one is repetitive, right?
Exactly. Chloe's another one of these players that brought their town south of the border. Chloe plays for the North Dakota Fighting Hawks.
Wow.
Majoring in social science.
Looks like this one is going to be no play. Nice try, but to no avail. They just could not come up with a loose. Cameron Ennis at the plate. Right fielder for British Columbia. They have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. And a little low. First baseman coming over to offer a wee bit of advice. Hunter's going to advance to second. Ball down to the dirt. And a runner at second and third here with 2 outs. And BC trying to add on. And there's a line drive, but it's caught. That'll do it. So, pretty good pieces of hitting there. But good defense as well. And that'll do it for BC in the top of the 4th inning.
With price starting just at $15. Visit our website 2025canadagames.ca. Stop by the official box office at Avalon Mail or box office at various venues. You can also download the 2025 Canada Games apps from the App Store.
Alongside Bill Hart, Brian Rogers here from the Caribou Complex in Pleasantville as we prepare for the bottom of the 4th inning. And it's a 1-0 BC lead over Saskatchewan. Not much offense here whatsoever. We've seen a lot of wild games.
Yeah.
A lot of high-scoring games.
That we have.
But, and it's a testament to the teams defensively. You know, they're both well prepared. I'm sure that they've done all their pre-scouts and such, and they know what's going on. It's happening.
You know, it's a wonder that it's not a higher score. We've seen some real aggressive base running.
Yep.
Teams being well coached from the base pads on the other side of the line. And, yeah, 1-0. Well, it just speaks volumes. The defense is being on display here today.
Yep, and it's great to see. Lots of skill. So let's get set here for Saskatchewan's crack here at the bottom of the 4th as they try to even the score here or eventually take the lead or do it all. Pile up some runs. And there's a ball laced down the third base line. It'll go foul and strike one. Kylie Bannard, the second baseman, up at the plate. And here's the pitch. It's down low. Heads up. Here comes another foul pop out of play, and it'll bounce off the parking lot here at the Caribou Complex.
Kylie, another multi-sport athlete that we're seeing on the field here today. She plays a competitive ringette with the Saskatoon Blazers.
Ringette's a great sport. I don't
It
think
is.
you don't hear enough about that, but
No.
it's a sport. I know my niece played back in Nova Scotia for many years. And they used to go on tournaments all over the province, and it was huge, but you don't really hear a lot about it. But it's a great little sport.
It is.
When you think about, like, you know, playing floor hockey as a youngster, you know, in school, junior high or high school. And
Now, did you guys play with hockey balls, little plastic orange pucks?
we had orange pucks.
Oh,
I know. Yeah. Well, you know, then there was, of course, a little later on, the Espo, we call them the Esposito balls came out, but they were hard, too.
Oh,
They weren't much fun
yes.
to play with in the winter.
Oh,
When they freeze
ow.
up.
Ow. My inner child is screaming in agony.
And rightfully so, it does not feel good. Pop fly, catcher corrals it. And that's an out. And Saskatchewan trail 1-0. Trying to get something cooking here as Caden Colburn steps in, the first baseman. Remaining 1-0 BC, one away here, bottom of 4. Newfoundland, Labrador, and Quebec next from the Caribou Complex during Day 2 preliminary women's softball.
So Cadence, you talk about, again, multi-sport athletes. You're not going to see this one coming because not only does she play softball, she competes in barrel racing and rodeo on her horse Pearl. There you go.
Wow. Isn't that something, eh? Barrel racing, that has to be a skill that not many have.
Loves roping calves in the pasture.
Oh, wow.
Now, that's not a country girl, I don't know what is.
Oh, this is hit a high sky fly, and it comes down, and the BC first baseman stuck with it. That was up there for a while, and it lands in the middle of the BC first baseman for the second out. 2 down, bottom of the 4th, and here is the designated player who's chucking and pitching in this game, Emma Frisky, number 10. Takes a down and inside pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Cranked, hit hard, deep to center, and that's a ground rule double. Ball was hit on the screws, as they say. Got it all.
Right. That was a nice hit.
Lovely hit. Emma Frisky doing it all for Saskatchewan, pitching a heck of a game. She'll come out here for a pinch runner as Cadence Colburn returns and will take Emma's place at second base. Still 1-0 BC, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th inning, and Saskatchewan trying to mount a threat to tie this ball game. Pitch there called strike. Rael Cooley, right fielder. Swing and a miss on a pitch appeared to be outside. She went hunting, trying to take it the opposite way and advance the runner or plate her.
Is Alex Van Halen in the crowd? I mean, that's some
drummer. And she went after the same pitch and will be out of there on a strikeout. So Saskatchewan failed to score in the bottom of the 4th and will head to the top of the 5th, with British Columbia clinging to a 1-0 lead. 2025 Canada Summer Games on Universum Media Inc.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
A full life means something different to everyone. However you define a full life, we're here, paving the way for better access to care and empowering you every step of the way.
Alrighty, back here at Pepperell Field, Caribou Complex for the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Alongside Bill Hart from Coast 101.1. I'm Brian Rogers. And it's a pleasure to be with you on this Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, Day 2 competition of these 2025 Canada Summer Games here in St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. Top 5 for BC and a bunt attempt. And a pretty good one. And just in time, it was a bang-bang play.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy, great speed getting out of the box.
So close.
And it was close. I like that, though, trying to get on early. Are they saying safe? I thought he emphatically gave the out sign. Are they going
to? Saying out. They're saying out. Oh, that is close. Look at that replay. Look at that replay.
Wow.
Here it is again. That previous angle was really good. Yeah, the first base coach waved safe. Umpire disagrees. Right here, look. Yeah.
Well, Kai usually goes to the runner. At least that's the old analogy that guys and gals used to use back in the day. But clearly a bang-bang play and a tough one.
That it was.
And it goes Saskatchewan's way. They trail 1-0. And here on the top of the first with one away, there's a pitch. A call strike one. On Lauren Lookdeheed. Chopper back through the mound. Throw to first. That's not in time. So BC's Lookdeheed able to beat that out. And here comes Tatum Rayner, the shortstop number 2. BC leading, clinging to a 1-0 lead. A well-played ball game here at the Caribou Complex. Busy schedule all around the metro region. Part of the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Lots of action in various sports. Throw from the catcher goes into center field. A little miscommunication there. And the runner did not advance toward second. Had to slam the brakes on real quick there. Now let's see.
I guess that steal was going on, obviously.
Ooh, yeah, and there was no steal on, actually. They made a short lead coming off the bag. That was as far as it went. Well, none the worse for the wear. Ooh, a lookout. That's going to advance the runner for sure. They won't need a stolen base. They're going to get a free pass down to second. Oh, British Columbia here with a golden opportunity with one away in the top of the 5th inning with a chance to add to their 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Drops a beautiful bunt down. Throw to first will not be in time, and BC are cooking with oil here, first and third. Team Newfoundland Labrador making its way to the Caribou Complex here for their next game, bringing in their 1-1 record against Quebec, who are 2-1. That's a big game for the host province here tonight. First pitch, 6:30. Right here on Universum Media Inc. And the pitch up, throw down. They got her caught in a run down here now. Now they're going to try to draw the throw to the plate, and everybody's safe. BC pulled that off to perfection. That was so well done. I mean, have you ever been in those before where you got caught in the front touch,
Right.
you got to scamper back. And, of course, you're trying to draw the runner behind you, like from first to second or whatever, and you get halfway down the line or even between third and home.
Right.
To get the runner over behind you, especially if there's no outs or one out.
Right. Well, Saskatchewan made the right play there. I mean, with runs coming at a minimum here,
Yeah.
you can't afford to get another run there, go down 2-0.
Well, that's a great point. But I like the way the BC was aggressive and
yeah.
coming off from third. That really distracted things and allowed the runner to get into second easily. So a big hit here would prove beneficial for British Columbia. They'd love to tack on here in a tough game.
CC has a saying that she lives by. She strongly believes in this one, and you've heard it before. It isn't over until it's over.
Here you go. A lot of us believe that, thanks to Yogi Berra. There's tap back to the pitcher, throws to first for one, coming home with it and safe. Heads up base running there.
Oh,
By
boy.
BC's Lauren Lugdahede. She's scored it home there.
Well, Saskatchewan did everything right on this play. Quick reaction throw, but yeah, number 12 just way too fast.
She got under that tag, and with blinding speed, she read it well. You might say she created that whole run just by her skills, base running skills.
You do
Nice
whatever you
job
can to
done.
manufacture runs in this game.
Yes, indeed. Center fielder number 12, Lauren Lugdahede, with a clutch run for British Columbia here in the top of the fifth inning, now leading 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's drilled up the middle. That's going to score a run as well. Line drive, base hit, RBI single, and BC's up 3-0. Adam Rayner came in to score. So Riley Ruppel delivers an RBI single as the second baseman, and Ray Bates will step in, third baseman for British Columbia. Here's the line, the pitch, and that is popped up and out of play, and somebody almost made a nice catch, but unfortunately it slipped through the wickets. Another chopper back to the mound, and they'll go to first for the third out of the inning, but not before British Columbia add two more and take a 3-0 lead to the bottom of the fifth here during day two competition of the women's softball preliminaries from the Caribou Complex. We'll stay with you right here as Saskatchewan finds himself down by 3, and they're going to need some instant offense here coming up, Bill.
Oh, that's right. And, again, we've often talked about, the basics of the game, go out there and hit it. It's not working here. It's getting on base, whether it be a walk or whatever, and trying to advance those runners. And smart base running, good coaching, and this is why these runs are being scored, especially in this game here. Yeah, it's easy to tell that Newfoundland and Labrador they have a game coming up as fans are starting to stream into the area, finding themselves a good seat. You have to appreciate the family and friends of these athletes that make the long trip, because like in this shot here, Saskatchewan, a lot of green there. You just don't jump in your car and say, I'm going to get up this morning, go to Saskatchewan, go to Newfoundland. You don't do that.
That's a long way out.
That's right. But it's good to see them here. I'm sure the athletes appreciate hearing them cheering in the crowds.
Talking Prairies, baby.
That's right.
Every time I see Saskatchewan, I think of the fantastic Canadian band, the Guess Who out of Winnipeg, and their classic from 1973, Running Back to Saskatoon.
Running Back to Saskatoon.
Such a great song.
Right.
Burton Cummings, Randy Backman and company. What a group. There's a ball fouled at a play. That's coming. Oh, look out, miss. Ho, ho, ho. I want to tell you, I think that's Di Spracklin, and she almost got Coco bonked with that ball. She just ducked out of the way.
Got a pinch hitter in for Saskatchewan. It's Haley Burton.
Pardon me.
Swing. Number
Haley
30.
Burton steps in. Correct, thanks, Bill. Picking this up quickly. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and BC up 3-0. And a ball chopped to short. And there's another out. Well, I'll tell you one thing. These young ladies can really, and we used to say it amongst the guys, hum that pill, but they can really get that ball across the diamond. There's some tremendous young arms. We saw it yesterday in U17 baseball at St. Pat's. Fantastic action. 4 action-packed games. Well, the Newfoundland Labrador late game was a bit of a drag after being up 3-0 on the Alex McGraw 3-run homer, then losing 9-3 to Nova Scotia. But well, the games before that, but just the skill sets of the youngsters that delight to watch.
Well, these amateur athletes, believe it or not, are going to get better.
Yeah, and they're only youngsters. That's right. I mean, a lot of these young athletes, you know, are all U17. And that'll do it for the second out here in Saskatchewan's bottom of the 5th. They were kind of hoping for some base runners here to get it started to try to get this comeback underway, but they're down to a pair of outs with nobody aboard here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 5:20 Newfoundland daylight savings time. Newfoundland, Labrador, and Quebec slated for 6:30 here tonight at the Boo. Should be a big crowd here tonight for sure. On a bit of a hazy, but not nearly as hot and muggy as it was yesterday, Monday afternoon. Little relief. Swing and a miss. Aubrey Clark in there trying to keep this 6th inning alive. She'll hit a number off the end of her bat. First baseman's going to field it, make the play by herself, and Saskatchewan go down here in the bottom of the 5th rather quietly and continue to trail by a score of 3-0. You're watching Universal Media Inc. live coverage of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
After the 5th inning, score is Team Saskatchewan 0, Team.
It starts with a spark and becomes a guiding light. Teamwork, friendship, getting social. When the games are gone, the games go on. Orange Store, fuel the spirit.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces Jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
Drinking more summer with Tim's new iced lattes, now whipped for a silky smooth taste. Pairs perfectly with having nowhere to be. Or remembering you have a bunch of places to be. Try a smooth iced latte today in flavors like new brown sugar.
Top of the 6th here. British Columbia with a 3-0 lead. Thompson is the designated player. Number 4. And she'll crank this one up, heads up. That's coming back here right next to the Universum live video production truck. Don't need no dents on Scott or Ed's mobile units. Little lull in the action here.
There's a conversation going on at the Saskatchewan dugout. Third base umpires keeping an eye on things. Maybe an equipment issue.
We're picking up conversations down here around the playing field that don't know where that's going to go. But anyways, you can hear it quite clearly here as there is a break in the action, but there's chats going on, and we're picking them up here.
There we go.
Yeah, and we're back to action, so obviously. And now we are hearing the hooting and the hollering of the teams, and that's what we need to keep hearing.
That's right.
Great ambient sound, but just not anything personal. I've already waded into those waters, and it's not cool. So, sports, sports, sports. Good vibes only. Here's the pitch, and it's high. BC 3, Saskatchewan nothing. At the top of the 6th. Check swing. And they appeal to third. No. Didn't go.
No.
That's
good call.
Excellent bat control. Great replays, guys. You're doing a fantastic job down there. I know it's been long and arduous, but you're doing a fantastic job. We appreciate everything you're doing, believe you me. That's especially helpful here in a day like this. The vantage point that we are in. Because these buildings aren't built for broadcast, but they just have to kind of create them as you go along here. And that's pretty much what we've done over the years down here. And there's a base on balls. So BC with a runner aboard here with nobody out in the top of the 6th with a 3-run lead, leading Saskatchewan 3-0. Emma Frisky continuing to toe the rubber for Team Saskatchewan. Looks in, gets her sign. Here's the pitch. Drop down bunt and a beauty too. That's going to work to perfection. Throw back to second, a quick check. And the BC club have got a runner in scoring position with one out here in the top of the 6th inning. That's the one thing you probably see in softball more than baseball is the infielders looking to gamble to make those throws. You don't see a lot of that in baseball, where they'll throw it around or make those. But in softball, where it's a smaller playing surface, you get a little more, it's quick to zip it down there because the base pass obviously are shorter than.
Yeah, less distance between targets. So
yeah, everywhere, right across. So Saskatchewan realizing that another run here for British Columbia might be a real steep hill to climb to get back into this one. 3, 4, tough. 3 manageable, 4 maybe not, and it's only a differential of 1 run. The pitch, it's outside. Called strike. Tegan Harnett. Take that pitch down and in. Pitch foul back. Two balls, two strikes. British Columbia leading Saskatchewan 3-0. Runner at second, one away, top of 6. Frank Fowlett's going to make it onto the playing surface over at the Legion Field. Another ball game going on over there. Team Ontario involved in that game over on the Legion Field as we speak. Coming off their 7-2 win against Quebec prior to this contest here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So, Tegan Harnett went down on strikes. And here is the top of the order with Skylar Flanagan, the left fielder. 2 down. Top of the 6th inning. Saskatchewan trailing 3-0 and trying to avoid giving up yet another run here. Here's the pitch. That is popped up, playable, and caught nicely by the Saskatchewan third baseman. That was a lovely play. Aubrey Clark stuck with it and hauled it in for the third out. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's getting crunch time for Team Saskatchewan as they trail British Columbia by a score of 3-0.
On Memorial University campus. It's your chance to grab a variety of highly sought after 2025 Canada Games pins. Whether you're a collector or just excited to support the game, you won't miss them. Rendez-vous au centre d'échange d'épinglettes présenté par OCI au campus de l'Université Mémorial. Profitez de l'occasion pour obtenir une variété d'épinglettes très convoitées des Jeux du Canada 2025. Que vous souhaitiez les collectionner ou simplement appuyer les Jeux, ne manquez pas cette occasion. Olivia Koka-Mook.
Here we go. Bottom of 6 here at the Caribou Complex, Pepperell Field to be exact. Saskatchewan trailing 3-0 and needing to mount the comeback right here, right now. Swing and a miss.
Pinch hitter here, number 55, Olivia Prokopchuk.
There you go, Bill. Awesome, buddy.
From
Slated.
Saskatoon.
There you have it. And Olivia getting her first licks in this ball game, coming off the bench. See if she can ignite an attack. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Nice swing.
Got a good cut. Emma Friskey's in the zone, no. Or pardon me, not Emma Siskey. Hayden Millie. He's pitching a great game. the ball fouled back and out of play. Pitch a little up. Gonna draw a walk, good at bat.
That's right.
Coming off the bench and drawing the walk. And should be replaced by a pinch runner, but it was a heck of an at bat for Team Saskatchewan, giving them hope. That's what you love to see in this game, eh?
That's right.
You know, you're sitting on the bench and you're trying to keep yourself in the game. Be ready to, at the beckoning call, you get the beckoning call and you help the team by being patient.
That's right.
And she did a great job. 3-0 BC. Bottom of 6. Heads up here. Ball fouled back, and I'm telling you, somebody's going to get it before the day's out. I hate to say it, and I hope it doesn't happen, but there's just too many instances where it's just people aren't aware, and they're walking about as if nothing is going on, and rightfully so. They're down strolling around the park, but man, that was a real close call. That was a couple of volunteers.
Up to bat right now is Ryan Munson. Great story about her and her family in her hometown of Prince Albert. Back in 2016, Ryan lost her older sister Shay in a car accident. She's only 18 years old back in 2016. And back in May, softball leagues of all ages got together and just held the 5th annual Shay Munson Memorial Tournament. So everyone gets together and honors her memory, raising money to provide scholarships to players.
Well, that's terrific.
So big shout out to the Prince Albert Minor Softball Association and the Munson family for putting this together.
Big throw down toward first. Trying to keep the Saskatchewan pinch runner in tow on first. Ball fell right back. Foul back. That went right in on her hands. She was able to get a piece of that to stay alive here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Tatum Reiner waits this 1-2 delivery. Here's the pitch. Swung and a missed. And a ball thrown down to second. Stolen base. And there's one away here in Saskatchewan's bottom of the 6th, trailing by a score of 3-0. Ollie Bannard steps in, the second baseman, number 97. With runner at second base here in Saskatchewan, down 3-0, and there's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, Hayden Millie is really dealing here today, Bill, for Team BC.
Oh, yeah.
And the pitch. Foul back. Pretty good cut for Ollie Bannard.
We mentioned earlier how Kylie, played ringette. And, it's a great sport we don't hear much of anymore, but she did participate for Team Saskatchewan at the Canada Winter Games in Prince Edward Island in 2023, and they won a bronze medal.
Nice.
So she knows what it's like to win in competitions on a stage like this. And she was the leading point leader in that tournament, too.
I think the young Saskatchewan batter thought that she was hit by the pitch. Checking with the umpires. Let's have a quick look here. No, but she did a pretty good. She did a pretty good sell job on it, though, right? Trying to get on base, because then you get 2 on, and you need 1 swing of the bat to tie the ball game. Yeah, that's cagey. Cagey. Pitcher's outside. Yeah. A little bit of gamesmanship there as well. There's a ball cranked down the left field line, and she didn't miss. Popping that out of here. 225 down the left field line, and she hit that ball right on the screws. And I'll tell you what, if that had been straight, that probably would have got out of here on a line.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that was a line drive, 2-run blast. Had that stayed fair. So Saskatchewan have got to believe. Great camera work, guys. They got it all covered. The boys from Universal Media and the live video production truck down here at the Boo. Great work, guys and gals. And there's guys and gals on all our crews here, so they're doing a marvelous work. They really are. And the pitch. After that wicked cut and a ball that was smoked.
Yeah.
It results in a strikeout. 2 down here in the 6th. Bottom of 6. British Columbia 3, Saskatchewan nothing. Here's the pitch. That ball was hit a mile high, back shortstop. And the center fielder, the ball is caught by the shortstop. That was a tough play.
Yeah.
Wonderful job, great range. Back pedaling and corralling it for the 3rd out. So Saskatchewan down to their final 3 outs as they fail to score in the bottom of the 6th, and they trail BC by a score of 3-0, heading to the top of the 7th inning.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
I realized really early that I had 2 phenomenal players. At that time, if you were telling me I would be coaching 2 of my daughters at Canada Games, I would have told you you're crazy. But to be able to do it at the highest level in Canada Games with both of them, I don't think anything's gonna top that. I see them fail, I see them succeed, see them cry and laugh. That sport brought them a lot. I couldn't be more proud. It's something that I'm gonna remember all my life. Hopefully they will too.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
Top of 7, British Columbia with a 3-0 lead. Thank you, Randy Soulier.
Got a fresh final for you here. Just beat the Yukon. 17-0 the final score.
Ooh. So that was a mercy, obviously. That would have been 3 innings. Well, gang, here's our lineups for the next one, if you'd to grab those. Billy We'll keep ours over to the side here, Bud. The breeze coming in here is keeping us nice and cool. But paper can blow away pretty easily.
So with that score we just gave you, UConn drops to 0-3. Manitoba improves to 2-2. And again, tonight's game is going to hold a lot of sway as to how these standings will look like at the end of preliminary play.
So Newfoundland, Labrador, 1-1 coming into their game against Quebec, which is next here at 6:30. And Quebec, if they would have beaten Ontario, would have been in the driver's seat. Probably finished first in this B division. Having said that, they lost to Ontario 7-2. They're now 2-1, and Newfoundland and Labrador has a chance to leapfrog them with a win. They'd go to 2-1, and Quebec would fall to 2-2. That's just an observation. What could happen, not what will happen. But we'll find out. Team Newfoundland Labrador, they'll be fired up here to play in front of family and friends.
That's right. And a win by Newfoundland and Labrador all but guarantees them a spot in the qualification round at least.
Yeah, that's great. And that'll start on Wednesday here at the Caribou Complex. Here's a strikeout here to start the top of the 7th for British Columbia. I think they're feeling pretty good about their game, though, because their pitcher, Hayden Milley, has been really dealing beautifully here this afternoon.
Now, you may have noticed they exchanged that little black armband, and it looks like the armband has a little scouting report on it.
There's a ball punched out to left field, and it is caught. So there's 2 down here at the top of the 7th.
See if she takes that armband off and gives it to another player. No, it doesn't look like she's going to. But they did exchange, and it looked like, you know how pitchers have a little scouting report on the batters that they're going to be facing. Catchers use it too.
The one that I always get a chuckle about watching baseball is the guys that go to their back pockets after they make a play and look at a card and then put it in their pocket as if that's going to really mean something or help them. You know?
Let's get an idea of.
So what's the card do? Show you.
I guess they'll look at the next batters coming up and look at where they usually place the ball.
But you would think if you're in a ball game, you know who's coming to the plate.
That's right.
You know? So, but that happens a lot. You see a fair amount of that.
Well, distractions happen. Like, for example, I just smelled a hot dog, and I'm thinking, where am I? Is there a game going on?
Oh, Bill. Too funny. So BC with a 3-0 advantage here in the top of the 7th. 2 down, nobody on. And the pitch. Down and in. C.C. Brown, the first baseman for British Columbia. The BC came in their preliminary round. They were leading the way, were they not?
Yeah, they're 2-0 right now. Yeah, they're still undefeated.
2-0 now. Alberta's 2-0 as well. That'll do it.
Well,
for
actually,
the
Alberta's 3-0 right now.
Pardon me, 3-0. That's right. Pardon me. So Alberta's in great positioning here. BC about to potentially go to 3-0. Saskatchewan would fall to 1-2. Then you've got Nova Scotia 0-3 and PEI 0-2.
Well, if BC wins this game and goes to 3-0, you're going to have a battle of 2 3-0 teams tomorrow morning at 11 right here at the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex.
That'll be a good ball game for sure. And Newfoundland and Labrador playing Quebec next, and after that, what's the schedule showing us here? Newfoundland, Labrador, and Quebec, and Newfoundland and Ontario.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Looks like what? 1:30.
1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. So Newfoundland, Labrador, Ontario, 1:30 tomorrow afternoon here at the Caribou Complex.
And then tomorrow night at 6:30, they'll face New Brunswick. And
that'll be it for the
preliminary round.
Preliminary round. All the positions, I'm sure, at that time will be determined.
And if men's baseball was any indication, there's going to be a big crowd for these games representing Newfoundland and Labrador.
No doubt. This place can percolate when there's big crowds here, I can guarantee you that. It's noisy down here at the National.
You know what? Yeah, it's a great crowd here this afternoon with fans representing BC and Saskatchewan.
Oh, there's tons in the seats.
Lots of green.
So, Saskatchewan trying to pull off a comeback here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Emma Frisky, who's been on the mound, taking over from Ava Unser, who got the start. Will step in here and takes a big cut. Comes up a little empty there. Trying to break the shutout with one swing. Oh, I know I shouldn't have mentioned that name. That word. Here's the pitch. She's going to take that to the first baseman's trapper down the first base line in foul territory, and she'll be retired on the foul out. So one down, and Rael Cooley will step in. Right fielder, number 6. Saskatchewan down to their final 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, down 3. Shot up the middle, base hit. So Courtney Frohog will step in for Team Saskatchewan. 1 away, 1 on, down 3. It's infield fly, and first baseman been busy. Makes another play for Team BC. Pardon me, that's Cece Brown. Last 2 putouts, and now Saskatchewan down to their final out here in this contest this afternoon. It's 5:50 local time.
As we mentioned, there's a lot of green indicating fans of Saskatchewan here in the stands. And if you're just listening, and if something special happens here, these fans will let you know exactly what it is. We would not have to say a word.
No.
They are loud and they are proud.
Big cut. Ooh, big cut. Two down here in the bottom of the 7th.
Such a nice pitch. Arm rotation, perfect.
And right in there. What a whale of a performance here this afternoon by BC's Hayden Milley. Going the distance. Here's the pitch. Called, 3rd strike, and the ball game is over. And Hayden Milley tosses a complete game shutout, and British Columbia will knock off Saskatchewan by a score of 3-0, and they'll improve to
3-0.
3-0.
Saskatchewan drops to 1-2.
There you go. So, gang, we're going to step aside. Great work again by the Universum Media Inc. crowd down in the production truck. Way to go, gang. Appreciate that so much. And a big game coming up in about another half hour or more as Newfoundland and Labrador take on Quebec. Scheduled first pitch at 6:30. So on behalf of Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the action here as you live stream on CBC Gem or potentially NTV Plus. Been a pleasure bringing you the action. We've got more in store from the Caribou Complex coming up in about a half hour's time, so stick with us, and we'll be back to try to entertain you and to bring you an exciting ball game between Quebec and Newfoundland Labrador after we step aside. You've been viewing live coverage of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bebo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now never, it's my time. It's my time.